I'm reviewing the practice status. Shalini, are you there? No, I think, but she has sent the practice status. When we perform partial picking, the back order is also showing the order line flow as scheduled and reserved, in which sub-inventory quantity is reserved again as the sales order. Yes, of course, right? The back ordered line, see, after you submit the sales order, I think she's not here, but after the sales order is submitted, your stock is reserved. You are intentionally back ordering the line. After submitting the sales order itself, the stock is reserved. So if you want to unreserve, you have to unreserve or cancel the order. This is the behavior only. Soumya.
But generally, without on-hand quantity also we'll get the back order status, right?
Yes, of course. If there is no on hand also, you'll get the back order status. Yes.
Yeah, for that case, there is no reservation on that item.
Yeah, reservation will not happen.
Okay. Only it will be happen after picking, only reservation will happen, right, sir?
No, after submitting the sales order itself.
Okay.
After the sales order is submitted, if the on hand is there, it will reserve. If there is no on hand, it won't display any error. But during the picking time, no, we'll try those scenarios. Okay, it's in the list. It's too early, to talk about all those scenarios. If you want, I can discuss with all of you. All those scenarios we'll discuss. First, if you complete the normal cycle, standard flow, then I would like to explain all those scenarios.
Okay, sir.
A lot of scenarios are there. Okay, so try with no on hand for the item. So if there is no on hand, the order is stuck in the reservation step. We'll discuss that later. Okay. If you want, I can discuss. But if I discuss, you have to try all these scenarios. If I discuss, you have to try all those scenarios now itself.
Yeah.
Just the cycle itself, people are taking a lot of time to practice. That's why I'm not discussing those scenarios now. Discussing now, again discussing later for your practice. I don't have that much time. Thanks, Soumya.
Thank you, sir.
I completed till posting to the ledger.
Yes, sir.
And Swati, Srivani, are you there? They are yet to, I think, start. Okay, where we are, we completed till picking and shipping related configurations, right? Yesterday we completed with the with the ship confirm rule, and we created staging sub inventory, and this is not the document. document categories we created, and after that the document sequencing and shipping parameters we completed, and release rule, carriers, and freight terms, payment terms also completed. Okay, so from the order management side, we'll configure these setups today. So most probably we can complete till the sales order approvals. Okay, we can finish this section today. Are you hearing any fan noise?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so from the order management, I'm switching to all tasks, and I'm navigating to order management parameters. Order management parameters, and item validation ordination. Enter the item validation ordination. Nothing but we are linking the master ordination with the order management application. We have to link our master ordination with the order management application. So select the business unit. And for this business unit, what is the master ordination? Because items we are creating under master ordination, right? So that items we are linking to the order management application. Girish, are you there?
Yes, sir, that's right.
You asked this question. So item is
Yes.
not showing up in the sales orders because of this setup. Item
Yes,
validation.
yes.
Oh, okay.
So the same setup is in ABS also. So, yes.
Same setup, yes. And next is from the order management parameters, credit check functionality also. Okay, you want to, after the sales order is submitted, you would like to verify the credit limit of the customer, the availability credit limit of the customer you want to verify or not. So for that also, there is a setup here. Activate credit check on order submission. Okay. So do you want to verify the credit check after the order submission? So currently I'm setting to no, but later we will enable and we'll try one scenario. Okay. Currently I'm setting to no. Okay. Suppose if you have selected yes, and the customer is not having the credit limit, and the credit check is failure. In that case, what you want to do with that order? What do you want to do with that order? If the credit check of the customer is failed, nothing but customer is not having the credit limit. In that case, do you want to keep the order in draft status, or do you want to keep that order in the submitted status with hold, with the credit hold? So if any sales order is failed for the credit check, nothing but if the customer is not having the credit limit, in that case, I want the order to be submitted status with hold. Okay. Clear? Next
sir.
is sales order approvals.
Krishna, this hold will be automatically removed once the customer deposit the wallet or
We have to
deposit the
remove it.
money. Is manually
We,
remove it.
we have to remove, sir. Not automatically. You have EBS knowledge, sir?
Yeah.
In EBS also it won't remove, sir. You have to remove. Coming to sales order approvals. So in case if you're so here different source systems are there. Okay. Different source systems are there here. Suppose an example. If you are importing orders from some other third-party system. I'm keeping all itself. So if I select yes here, that means you are enabling approvals to yes. But you know, if you want to only call approvals only for particular sales orders approvals, nothing but you have some third-party system and you registered that third-party system here. So here overall, I'm selecting yes. Sales order approvals, right? Start approval process for sales order. So, you know, I don't want approvals if any order got imported from this third-party system. Or I want approvals only if the order is imported from this system. Okay, suppose this is your third-party system and you register the third-party system in the application. And for this third-party system, you want order approvals or not? Or you want approvals for all the type of orders? Yes, I want approvals for all type of orders. So only suppose if you want to enable only the orders created in Fusion application directly, approvals, then you can select C here, Oracle Fusion applications, and you can select S here. So you can create order directly in the Fusion, or you can import orders from different third-party systems. So you want to enable approvals for any third-party system orders or not, you can configure here. Okay. So from this order management parameters configuration, item validation ordination, credit check related, and sales order approvals. So these three things we are controlling from here. Okay. And not only that, there is a from email address also. Today I'm seeing only 90 members in the session. I forgot about festival today. I think you should have reminded me yesterday. I think because of the festival, they're not joined. Others are not joined. So this is nothing but after the sales order is created, we can acknowledge that sales order to the customer, right? And we can send an email from the sales order screen. We can send an email to the customer, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
if
sir.
you
Yes, sir.
if the
Yes,
email
sir.
is sent to the customer, what should be the from email address? What should be the from email address? To email address is customer contact email ID, correct? But what should be
Yes,
the
sir.
from email address? This is from email address.
Company address.
Yeah, that company email ID. What is that company email ID? Okay. So sales support. Okay. Something like that. This is the from email ID. So this is also from the order management parameters. This setup is also.
So Krishna, so this form will apply to all the sources, yeah, all those type of channels like where we import the data.
This is not importing, sir.
Okay, so this is confirmation to the source application, or I didn't get this point.
After creating the sales order, you're going to the actions and you're clicking on the create document and you're selecting send email option, right?
Yeah.
So when you click on submit, what will happen? An email is sent to the customer acknowledging your sales order, the sales order.
Okay. Understood. Understood.
Okay. Next configuration is manage document sequencing. Actually, in the old versions, there is no option to define the sales order numbering sequence. There is no option, but in the latest releases, it's given. In the old versions, what used to happen is if you create a, you're not able to define the sales order number, from which number it has to be started. It's not possible. So if you create a sales order in the system, the first sales order number is 1, 2, 3 like that by default. But in the latest releases, it's given. I forgot the setup, the name. Okay, these are my intro questions only. Yeah. Okay, this is a setup. Manage document sequence. Task is user to mention the sales order number. Right now we are in the task only. But what is exactly the name of that setup? I think I forgot. When I just search with order management, okay, got it. So this is the one. Okay. Okay, team, understood. So here you can mention the sales order numbering sequence. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes.
But in case of EBS, you have other flexibility like based on the order type, you can generate the numbering sequence. But here we don't have that flexibility. Okay. So even it's given, I think last year. Earlier it's not available. When it's given, it's a seeded data, right? When it's given 2019, before 2019, it's not available. So your first sales order starts with number 1. So don't change this value because already in this application, there are a couple of orders already created. Okay, if you change it to 1, what will happen? The next sales order, it will try to generate with number 1. But already with number 1, there are a couple of sales orders already created in this application, right? Right, team? Don't update this. Okay?
Okay. Sir, I have a query here.
Hmm.
Say, for example, we need to generate the sales order based on the different imports. Say, one is
No,
digital,
sir.
one is retail.
No. Only that is available. That's it. Any order, it will start with that numbering sequence only. Okay, you don't have any such type of that cap built infusion. Even this is given in 2019. That's what I'm saying. There is no way to configure different numbering sequence for different types of orders. No, not available. Okay, next we'll discuss about approval stream. Order approvals. Click on manage order approvals. So day before yesterday, I think we discussed about this type of screen, right? To configure what? To configure what?
So documents. sorry, shipping,
Leave it, sir. Don't respond, sir. Leave it. Others are also quiet. Leave it, sir. Don't respond. మ్యూట్ తీసి మాట్లాడటం కూడా కష్టం అయిపోయింది అన్నారు. The rule name, okay. Suppose if the sales order amount less than 100K, so we have three sections are there. Out of these three sections, from this section, 6 conditions are there. From this section, 27 conditions are there. From this section, 33 conditions are there. 33 conditions are there. So it's not possible to add any new conditions here. You have to use the existing conditions given by Oracle. Suppose business unit is at the order level, right? Order header level, right? So you click on order header. If you want to configure condition based on the business unit you'll find under which section? Order header section. So you scroll the business unit here and select the business unit against which BU sales order, you want this rule to be triggered. I'm selecting the BU and order total amount. Okay, and order total amount. Order total amount. If it is less than or equal to 100, if the order total amount is less than or equal to 100, then click on do. Then click on do and click on this circle and perform an action. You want to auto approve? Yes, I would like to auto approve. I would like to auto approve. So what I'm doing, what is the condition here? If the sales order is created from this business unit and if the sales order amount is less than or equal to, I entered 1,000. So what I wanted to do, I would like to auto approve the sales order. Okay. Like this, we can create couple of other rules also. We can create couple of other rules, nothing but between 1,000 to between 100K to 200K or 200K to 300K. Not only auto approving, we can also call the hierarchy here. We can call the employee supervisor hierarchy. We can call the employee supervisor hierarchy here. Okay. So you want to take approvals from how many levels? I would like to take approvals from 2 persons. Okay. Suppose if I'm creating the sales order, so approval, it will be from my manager. 2 persons approvals. My manager approval. My manager approval. Who is the top worker in the hierarchy? Enter who is the top worker in the hierarchy. Nothing but your CEO. In case of supervisor hierarchy, you should enter the CEO name here. Okay. So I have already completed discussing approvals for the 53 batch in the procurement. 53 batch, you are clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And 54, I will discuss more about these hierarchies in the procurement. I will discuss about these hierarchies in the procurement. I will show you by configuring these hierarchies in the procurement, not in the order management. And here, supervisor hierarchy is available, position hierarchy is available, job hierarchy is available, and approval group is available, and single person is also available. So all the 5 types are available in the procurement. We discussed about all these 5 types, right? Supervisor
sir.
hierarchy, position hierarchy, job level, and approval group, and then assigned to individual. Okay. So I will talk about the remaining conditions over here. On the order header, let me increase the browser size. Okay. I'm only concentrating on the conditions only. You can write conditions on the BU And you can write conditions on, just now we have seen, based on the customer also. Based on the customer. So here, in real time, in real world, what happens is, normally the process is in real time. So how the company, will receive an orders, okay? If the company may have a website, okay? Or from the website, they receive the orders, or company sales team. The sales team, they approach the customers, and from the customers, they take the orders, okay? In case if the sales team has taken the order, what will happen is the sales team is going to email that information to, Oracle team. Okay, Oracle team in the sense, Oracle business users, not IT team. So Oracle business users are nothing but, in real time, we call them as customer supporting. The business users who are working, in the order management side, the team is called as a customer supporting. So they receive details in the email, and what these people is going to do, these people are going to enter that order in the system. They enter the order information in the system. From this email, they look into this email, they will enter the details in the sales order. Okay. Suppose in the email, the sales guy mentioned that the requested quantity is 10. Okay. And there could be a chance in the application while you're entering, there could be a chance you may enter 100 or you may enter 1000, right? There could be some data entry mistakes are there. So here in the email, your sales guy asked you to provide 20% discount. But when you're entering, you have provided 200% discount or maybe 30% discount. So there could be some communication gaps, or there could be some data entry mistakes also there. So by using the sales order approvals, what you can do is you can route a specific customer orders to specific sales guy for approvals. So here you can select that sales guy. You can select the sales guy for the approvals. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the sales order approvals can be used, for this purpose also. And also, in real time, suppose if your company is having 50,000 customers, and if your sales team just 5 members only, in that case, what we will do, we will divide these 50,000 customers to these 5 salespersons. So Mr. A handle customer X, customer Y, customer Z, okay? And Mr. B, you handle P, Q, R customers. Like that we segregate. So here, suppose if the order is from customer X, then who should verify that order? Who should approve that order? Mr. A. Okay. So here you can configure like that. So if the order is from, see the condition is customer. Okay. If the customer is equal to so and so customer, then that order need to be approved by whom? Mr. A. You can route approvals for the Mr. A. Understood?
Yes, sir.
That is on the customer, and
Yes, sir.
based on the order type also, and based on the payment term also. Suppose generally our company policies, we immediately collect the payment from the customer. But some exceptional cases, Here you have given 60 days time. Here you have given 60 days time. Suppose if the payment term is 60 days, then you need approvals. Why you are actually taking the approvals? But generally our payment term is immediate only. But some exceptional cases are there where you are giving time to the customer, 30 days or 60 days. In that case, we need approvals. Okay, so these are all header related conditions. All these are. Now, if I click on the attribute section, that will be get collapsed. And now I would like to see the conditions on the task level. So this is nothing but before this, let me explain you line level conditions. Again, I'm going back to the order header. Order line level, how many are there? 50. 50 conditions are there. Okay, if you click on that, you can see the conditions over here. So based on the item. Okay, and based on the freight term. And under order line details, 4 conditions are there. Okay. Again, if I click on collapse to order line, so inside them again, couple of based on order line details. Okay, order line adjustment. I'm clicking on order line adjustment. Okay. Suppose, based on the adjustment reason also. Adjustment reason. So you are giving Independence Day discount to the customer. For that it require approval. So based on the adjustment reason also, we can route for the approvals also. So this is adjustment related conditions. Okay. So not only one rule like that, we can create multiple rules. And the process, right? After creating the rule, what you have to do, you have to activate the rule. You
And
have to
publish.
activate. Yeah, you have to activate and publish the rule. Any doubts? So here you can actually see what is the active rule and what is inactive rules here.
Sir, one query is so can we have an end date for this any new rule which we create?
End date is not, end date is there, and also you can deactivate also.
Okay.
So here end date is there. And if you disable this checkbox, that means you are deactivating.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions, please?
Sir, one small doubt, sir.
Tell us.
So one item is below 100K.
Okay.
So one item is more than 100K.
You have to configure then line level amount.
Yeah, line level amount. So approvals are different. Might be the more than 100K is a 5 levels of approval,
Yes.
and below 100K is a 2 levels of approval.
Yeah,
So
it will
once I
take separate
submit the,
it will take separate approvals now.
so until my 5 levels of approval, my sales order is not moved, or it will be moved to the one item only.
It will process for one item, sir, because you got one item approval, right? It will process for that item.
Okay, that I can pick and ship for that only single item.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, actually, next my plan is to talk about pricing. Okay, I'll start with the pricing. So in case of pricing, now we face these different type of pricing scenarios in real time. One is price is same for all customers. Okay, like TechLeads IT, price is same for everybody, 25K. Okay, you are from any country, you are from any business unit, you are from India or US or UK or okay, for all, I have the same price. No separate pricing for based on the country also or based on the no. Okay, same for all customers. So here I covered this example already. So for end customer, special customer, distributor, and company employees, definitely we should show the difference. For special customers and for end customers are nothing but normal customers. So special customers are nothing but they have taken some membership with you, or some agreement from you. So you should definitely give less price to them. And distributors also. For distributors, why we should give less price? Because again, distributors are going to sell to their end customers. So they need some margin, right? So you have to sell less price to the distributors and the company employees also. So here, based on the customer type, we are deciding the price. So this is price is different from region to region, nothing but from BU to BU. So for India BU one price, for US BU one price. And this is based on the customer size. If the customer is large, nothing but a customer volume is always high. The order volume is always high. Then we provide less price to these type of customers. If the customer is purchasing in low volume, we're gonna charge high price. So this is based on the customer volume, large customer, small customer, and medium customer. And this is customer specific price list. From customer to customer, price is different. From customer to customer. Suppose if for customer A, if you are selling for 100 rupees, for customer B, you are selling for 500 rupees. For customer C, you are selling for 1000 rupees, like that. Customer to customer separate. So we define item prices in the price list. So here, suppose if you are having 50,000 customers, how many price lists you should configure here? You are having 50,000 customers. Then how many price lists we should configure here?
50,000.
50,000, because from customer to customer, price is different. So for each customer, we should create a price list. Under that price list, we have to enter the price. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here, how many price lists we should create in this example?
Three.
sir.
3. In this example,
One,
Only one.
1 is fine. In this example,
4, sir.
4.
4 price lists we should create. Okay. So the pricing module, 80% it is changed in Fusion. 80% when you compare with EBS. 80% is changed here. Okay. So here in Fusion, the pricing model is handled based on these 5 configurations. So first configuration purpose is to classify the customers. Customer classification, this is nothing but. Okay. Whether the customer is an end customer or special customer or distributor, you have to select here. And after that, we need to define the pricing segments. And so pricing segment is nothing but, suppose if I take this example, end customer, special customer, and distributor and employee. Okay, so before I show you the configuration, what I'll do is I'll first configure that here. I mean to say, first I'll write here, and then later we'll configure in the application. So it's easy for you to understand. So I would like to configure this situation. Okay. And by using these 5 configurations. Let's take that 5 configurations also to the bottom. These are the 5 setups. Okay. So from the first setup, what we do is, after defining the customers, we define customers in separate screen. Okay. So after defining the customers, we have to categorize that customers, right? We have to categorize that customers into whether the customer is a special customer, distributor, or employee. We have to categorize. That categorization we'll do in this setup. Suppose after creating customer A and the customer D and the customer T, you created 3 customers. So these 3 customers are which customer type, whether end customer, special customer, or distributor, you have to designate in this configuration. So if you think these customers is a special customer, then against all these customers, you have to designate like they are special customers. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this setup is used to designate the customers into that respective category. Okay. So here we have 6 customers. Out of those 6 customers, 3 customers are special customers and 3 customers are distributors. Okay. So here, coming to the pricing segment, we have to create 2 pricing segments here. One is a special customers pricing segment. One is special customers pricing segment. We have to create 2. Why we have to create 2? You'll understand. Okay. Please wait. And then distributor pricing segment. And assignment, coming to the third setup. So this you can consider it as a part 1 and part 2. I'm sorry, this is part 1. This you consider as a part 1. Okay. And next, I'm going to define part 2. The part 2 is nothing but, I'll configure price list. So how many price lists are required, team, here?
2, sir.
So 2 price lists, right? One is special customer,
And distributor.
special customer price list, and another one is
Distributors.
distributor price list, correct? Okay, 2 price lists. So here, suppose example, item A. So for special customer, if it is 80, for distributor, how much it should be? Less than 80, right? Because distributors, again, they have to sell to their customers. So they definitely need a margin. So we are giving for 70 only. We are giving it for 70 only. The same item. So that means, if you create a sales order for customer PQR, if you create a sales order for customer PQR, what is the price for the item A? 70. If you create for ADT, what is the price for customer A? Sorry, what is the price for that sort of customers?
80.
80. Here, 70. Okay. Now, pricing strategy.
Sir, we need to define different discount list to different customers.
Discount spots we'll discuss later. So,
Okay.
okay, so coming to the pricing strategy. So here, 2 pricing strategies we need to create. One is for the special customer, and another one is for the distributor. Distributor pricing strategy. Okay. So here, what is the link? what is the link? You know, the customer A, D, T should pick up this price list. Where is that link? Okay, that link we'll establish now. So this is part 1. The green color is part 1. Yellow color is part 2. So part 1 and part 2, I'm going to link now. Okay, how I can link? I'll link like this. I'm going to link like this. This is a part 1 and part 2 link. So after, you know, defining the customers, we designate that customer as a special customer by using the customer pricing profiles, right? So the special customer is going to link it to special customer pricing segment. The special customer pricing segment is linked to special customer pricing strategy. The special customer pricing strategy is linked to special
Price
customer
list.
price list.
Price list.
So this is how the connection. So after defining the customers, we have to designate that customers as a special customers. For the special customers category, we are linking to the special customer pricing segment. Okay. So if you want, I can also write it here if you want. So special customers category is linked to what? So special customers pricing segment. Okay. The special customers pricing segment is linked to the special customers pricing strategy. The special customers pricing strategy is linked to what? Special customers price list. Understood the link?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. So if we go to other scenarios of the pricing. So here in this case, here in the last scenario, small customer, medium customer, and large customer. So how many customer pricing profiles we have to create? Nothing but how many customer category types we need to create?
Yes, sir.
3.
3. How many pricing segments?
3.
How many pricing strategies?
3.
3.
How many price lists?
3.
3. So suppose in the 5th scenario, 20,000 customers are there. 20,000 customers are there. In that case,
We had to create 20,000. 20,000.
suppose 50,000 are there customers.
50,000.
5 lakhs,
5 lakh.
10 lakh.
Oh.
So if you go with this type of configuration, of course, you have to create 10 lakh. But maintenance is tough. You can create once, but you know, every year price is going to change, right? When every year price is going to change, then you have to update how many price list? 10 lakh price list you should update. Every year we increase the price 5%, 10%. So you have to update the new price in all the price list, right? So 10 lakh price list you should update. Okay. But in this scenario, you know, it's possible to achieve the configurations like this. And there is another shortcut is also there. I will explain you that shortcut later, not now. Okay. I will explain you later during the configurations.
Sir, I have a small doubt here.
Hmm.
All 6 clients are customer specific only, right? Then separate client files, customer specific means, I mean.
No. You may face, suppose for one of the project, I have faced this one. For one of the project. For one of the project, I faced this one. For another project, for another client, I faced this one. Okay. If you face any type of scenario for any project, for any client, I'm covering all those scenarios and I'm explaining. Is
I
that your
want to
question?
know, just I mean, what is the difference, sir? See, in client 6, small customer, medium customer, large customer, that is
Okay.
also customer specific only.
Not
In
customer
client,
specific.
okay.
How that is customer specific? You are categorizing, suppose here customer specific, 10 lakh customers are there, but here all the 10 lakh customers you are categorizing into 3 buckets.
Yes,
3 buckets. So in the 3 buckets, how many price lists you create?
only 3.
But here,
Depend upon the number of list.
how it can be same?
But my question is, it will fall under any of this category, right? I mean, customer specific means what kind of customer specific, right? I mean, if
No,
there is any.
customer specific means customers to customer. That's it. Customer A,
Okay.
one, customer B, one price list, customer C, one price list. That's it.
Okay. The only price only the difference.
Every customer is unique.
For every customer, I think you are confusing about this English word.
Yeah, every customer is unique.
Yeah.
Okay.
The best word I can mention here to avoid confusion.
Individual customer maybe.
Individual
Yeah.
customer.
No, this is only correct. Customer specific price list.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why sometimes I don't use. I always use simple English only during the explanation. Simple English.
Yes, sir.
Location wise also can we mention, sir? Location wise. Location wise.
Yes, sir. Of course. Of course, that is also possible. So here, suppose if I come to the first scenario, price is same for all customers, right? So how many price lists are required here?
Only one.
One, sir.
Only one. Only one price list. Okay. And how many pricing strategies?
One, sir.
How many pricing segments?
One, sir.
And what about customer pricing profiles?
Only one.
We may not require because it is the same for all the customers.
Yeah, the classification here are not required. Okay, because the first setup, I'll tell you how to handle the first setup during the configuration. I will tell you during the configuration. Okay, this is not required, the first setup. I will tell you that during the configuration. Okay, then you'll understand. If I open it and show you the screen, you'll understand. Okay, not only, not only this, I will during the configuration, I will also cover another 5 to 10 and another 5 approximately under 5 scenarios also during the configuration. And if any type of pricing setup, pricing scenario, if you face during the projects, how to handle that, I will explain you during the configuration. And there is a screen called pricing strategy. In that screen, we are able to manage any sort of requirement, mostly any sort of requirements. Suppose, let me tell you, based on the customer need in the sense, I would like to charge the customer based on the sales or priority. Okay. So opportunistic, that is called opportunistics, what you call. So customers, companies, what they do, they're going to cash the customers. That's called opportunistic sales, right? I'm not able to pronounce that. So based on the customer urgency, based on the customer urgency, based on the customer need. Suppose, in the sales order, you selected shipment priority as high. Shipment priority as high. For high sales orders, you would like to call separate pricing. Or critical sales or urgent sales orders, you would like to call separate pricing. That is also possible. Based on the customer location also. From location to location. Customer may be from multiple locations. If you are shipping to location XYZ, one price. You are shipping to location ABC, another price. That is also possible. using the pricing strategy setup. Okay, we'll discuss those scenarios later. Any questions, please?
Sir, if we want to charge based on the season, say for example, festival season is there or discount season, like means where there are not much transactions, we need to give the discount. So can we create that type of strategy, pricing strategy?
Yeah, in the sales order, you have to create a DFF, and there you should select either which season is that, and based on that value, you can call the price list. That is also possible using the pricing strategy setup.
Okay.
But the system, it will not be able to identify it's in which season. It's in winter or summer. It's not able to identify. So we should select something in the sales order for that bifurcation, and accordingly we can derive the price also.
Sir, any two combinations like region and price, customer specific also increase the.
Yeah, out of these, combinations also we may face. So in my project which I handled in 2018, I have faced I have faced these three in one project itself. These
Price
three.
is set for all customers.
Price is same for all customers, and price is different. But here they have only these three. They don't have employee. In the customer, special customer, distributor, all these three I configured for one client.
Yes.
Sir, one small doubt, sir.
Yeah.
These promotional items or any free items we will give, right, sir? Generally for customers. So that configuration is different, or we can include in the pricing strategy only.
Promotional items, basically you have to add items we add in the price list only. Okay. So if you want, what you can do is you can create a separate order type for promotional, and for the separate order type, you can configure a separate price list. In the price list for those items, you can mention 0 or 1 or whatever. Okay.
Buy one get one and all we can give it, right?
Buy one get and all, that will come through discounts. Okay, discounts parts we'll discuss later.
Okay.
Sir, in the pricing strategy, we can also include the qualifiers also, right, sir?
That we'll discuss later, sir. Okay. So don't go, beyond today's discussion, sir. We'll see that later. Qualifiers, modifiers, discounts parts we'll discuss later, sir. So yesterday, one of the student met me. And the student advised one thing to me, that, sir, when you are taking the topic, please take the questions for the topic only. If you are talking about some other topic, you are getting confused, sir. His name is Syed. He is not there in today's session. He met me yesterday. Discounts part we'll discuss later, sir. Girish, modifiers and qualifiers is discounts or not? EBS, right, Girish?
Yes, sir.
Discounts parts we'll
Yes.
discuss later, sir. Okay, not now.
Yes, I will take a note on that, sir.
Or if you want to, ask me separately, you can ask. Okay, at the end of the session, you can ask. Any other doubts you can ask related to any other topic. Let's stick to your questions to the original topic, sir. Okay, don't deviate. Any more questions?
Sir, next month I may come to Hyderabad. Where to come, sir? To meet you. Yesterday you told me, I mean, that lifestyle building, but I
Uh,
don't know where it is.
I'll tell you, sir. I'll invite all of you
Okay, okay,
one day. Okay, you can come. I'm available there. Okay, I'll
okay, sir.
invite all. Yesterday, that guy advised me two things. So one is this one. That generally I'm following that, but he advised me. I mean, here and there it will happen. You are also cannot understand. I mean, the question is related to this topic or question is related to some other topic. You cannot understand, but you'll ask. That's okay. As much as I can control, I'm able to control. That's it. But another advice is, sir, you are explaining many options, many check boxes. I'm confusing. That advice I don't want to take because I should explain everything. You are able to follow me or not, you are not able to follow. It's up to your capability, but my job is to explain everything. Every checkbox, every field, every functionality. That's my job. I'll do it. That's why second advice, I'm not accepting. First advice, of course, I accept. Right?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, so tomorrow what we do is, before we start with the pricing setups, first, we need customer basically. We need to define the customer. So first we configure customer and later we'll work on the pricing setups. So this pricing module, it will take a minimum 4 hours to finish this pricing module, defining these setups and discussing about different scenarios, how to achieve in the application. Okay, all it will take minimum 4 hours. Pricing and GOP, it will take 2 hours. And after GOP, distributor order orchestration, it will take 2 hours. So it will take minimum 15 hours to complete the remaining setups to start with the cycles. And each cycle, we have how many cycles, team? Standard sales order, dropship, back to back. Each cycle, again, it will take 1 week to complete each cycle. 1 week. I mean, not each cycle 1 week. I mean to say all the cycles we can finish in 1 week, all the cycles. So totally from today, almost it will take 3 weeks minimum to finish the order management. 3 weeks to finish the order management. It will take cycles. It will take 1 week. So I'm done with today. And if you have any doubts from the previous classes, any practice doubts, any generic doubts, you can ask me. Narsimara, what's your email ID, sir?
It is LN Rao, sir. I didn't share, sir.
You didn't share?
Yeah.
You're not eligible to ask questions, sir, then. Did not share the single email ID, single practice status. Asking many questions. You are not eligible to ask questions, sir.
Okay, I will share, sir. I will give the screens because it is very difficult for me because we are working on implementation.
Sir,
project here.
I don't want all screens, sir. One screen is okay.
Okay.
After sales order shipping and everything is completed, if you just send me the sales order screen, that is enough. So I can see the
Even
sales
I
order
didn't
status.
practice, sir. Frankly speaking, even I didn't practice.
Okay. That's a good answer. Okay, sir, I'm kidding, but if you practice, it will be good for you. So you are attending classes regularly, and if you practice, you can finish it off. Otherwise, 50%, again, you feel, again, this task is pending in your brain, right? Because once and unless you don't finish your practice, this is pending only. It's not completed.
Yeah, today is a weekend. I will try to do one cycle, sir.
Today is a weekend.
Yeah. For me, is a today weekend.
Okay. Any more doubts, team?
Krishna,
Manoj.
Krishna, like in ship confirm rule, we are going to defer sending inventory update to integrate application, right?
Yes, sir.
If we uncheck it, it will go for we have to uncheck it to update the inventory.
If you check it, basically you're deferring. You're
Right.
deferring means you don't want the on hand to be deducted.
Right. If my company is asking to make it run a program, I don't want in ship confirm to get deferred, but later on it has to run as a program. In that case, also we can run the program also, right? By checking it. Is that possible, or like if anything like need to be added into that program, any report set can be created?
Sir,
I mean,
basically there is
this will
no.
call the manage shipment interface. Is that correct or wrong?
If you enable, see, manage interface, it will gonna do two things, not only one.
Okay.
So it will call if you enable or if you disable the program, definitely it will call. Why it will call? It is not only doing the event interface, it is also doing the air interface for billing. For billing,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
So if
Correct.
you disable or if you enable it, it will run. Why it will run? Because it has to do the air interface, right?
Oh, okay, okay. So it is not this is not depend upon the ITS, correct? Okay, fine. I understood, Krishna. Thank you.
Okay, వరలక్ష్మి వ్రతం విషెస్ చెప్పాలండి. Sir, I don't know really. Today is a festival. I forgot. And yesterday night, when I came from office, my wife was saying, "Okay, tomorrow is a festival." So I don't recall. I don't remember. Okay, so if any festivals are there, please remind me, sir. I'll give a holiday. I'll declare a holiday. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Especially, I don't want to trouble my sisters who are attending the classes. Okay, lot of respect for ladies.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so see you tomorrow.
Sir, one doubt, one question. So if we want to like override fusion pricing, and we need to take the pricing from the imported, means from the source application. So is there any special functionality where we can override the existing fusion pricing and incorporate the source application pricing?
Sir, if you're actually importing the order, there is no particular setup as such in the fusion side. Okay. During the importing time itself, we need to handle that. Suppose, if you are importing through FBDA template, just I'm thinking, sir, I never tried this. If you are importing through the FBDA template, if you give the price, it will take that price. If you don't give the price, it will try to look for the price. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the same thing like we did in EPS.
Yeah. So, but there is no, something like, override. That's not there, sir. Okay. It should be handled during the importing time only. So how you are importing the order through the template, or you are importing some other process or whatever. From there only it should be handled.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
In the order management side, only one, even I worry that I have never worked on order import process. Nothing but all the clients that I worked, they're straight away creating orders in Fusion. Okay. So they're not importing orders from any third party system. So that's the reason I never involved in that order import process in Fusion. So that's why I don't And it's not something that I can personally explore also. It has to be faced in the project itself, because during the order import process, we have to work with the technical folks, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's why we need to face that situation in the project only to gain the knowledge. So personally, if I explore also, I get basic knowledge only, but I cannot get enough knowledge to answer all my students' questions.
Yes. So in EBS,
I'm waiting for that opportunity actually.
So actually, we handled it like in EBS. We as pricing is mandatory, like price list is a mandatory thing, so for order management.
Okay.
So we entered like a dummy pricing and provided zero pricing for that item. So when we import, it is working. It is overriding the existing price list price, and it is taking the imported price.
Yeah,
So
that's the right behavior actually. When you import, it will take from there. If you don't enter, if you're not giving the price, then it will take from our system. Automatically, that will happen actually.
okay.
Sir, one thing, if the item price is increased, like iron cost is increased today and the price is raised, every time we have to do this pricing.
If suppose if you think that actually I'll cover in the coming classes, but since you asked, I'm explaining. So normally in a business, the price is increased every year. Every year 5%, 10% based on business to business. Every year price is increased. Normally any industry. Okay. In that case, there is a ADFDA process which I'll cover in the classes. During using that ADFDA process, we can easily increase the prices in the price list. That's very easy. I'll show you. That's one thing. Suppose if you think the item price, you cannot predict. You cannot predict if you think today today some price, tomorrow some other price, day after tomorrow some other price. If you are having that situation, then you better to enter the price directly in the sales order.
Okay.
Directly in the sales order. That's also possible. So in the sales order, you can default to some default price, maybe 1 rupee or 5 rupees. You can default to some normal price. And in the sales order, you can override to the actual price of that day.
Okay.
That is also possible. Okay.
Mainly, which depends on market prices.
It depends upon client basically.
Okay.
So you're doing a project for which type of client?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. See you tomorrow. Bye.